Good morning. It's very loud in here. Final test today in Principles of Kitchen Management, and our teacher is off to print one of the pages from the test that apparently didn't get printed. So now we're just waiting for him to come back. It's good.
No.
Is it tight on you?
It feels...
It looks fine.
Feels interesting. Well, that's because I usually wear like baggier clothing. Does that look fine?
You look cute.
I look cute.
Mm-hmm.
Wear something underneath. I don't know.
You can wear something underneath if you need to.
Yeah.
It's just if it's tight.
It's always that dilemma of it's like I'm probably gonna be hot, which means I'm gonna sweat. Which means I'll sweat and it'll look all gross. So if I wear an undershirt, you won't get that. But if I'm wearing the undershirt, I'll sweat more. It just won't show. At least not here. It'll show all here. I don't know. Hashtag fat kid problems.
Arthur, are you trapped from a tree? Oh, it's windy.
Yeah.
Come on, Sean, I want to go. Come on. Arthur, stop it. You're going to get yourself caught up in trees. Arthur. Arthur. Tangled in trees. So we went to a viewing today of Angie Fernandez. She's friends of the family, and I used to babysit her kids when they were really young. I have a couple pictures. That's me with long freaking hair and Macy Mouse. There's Macy, and there's me and Macy again. Similar pictures. And then I have a picture, bad quality, her and her mom, and her and her grandma. Sean came with me, so he'd be there for me, because I knew I was gonna cry. And I'd found out that she had passed away the beginning of Easter weekend, but I think I kind of just pushed it back. Because I learned on puppy playdate when my friends were there, and I didn't want to break down in front of them, and then I just wanted to have a good weekend, I guess. And then yesterday, when my mom was telling me that the viewing was today, I don't know, it just clicked again. And funeral's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I have an exam at 11 to 12, so as soon as I'm done that, I'll rush home, change, and then my dad said he'll take me if I wanted to go. My mom can't go. My oldest sister Rebecca can't go. Rachel doesn't want to go. But I want to go. Sean can't go with me though to the funeral because he has an exam to do. So I'll have my dad though. I'm gonna read the poem. I showed this already. There's a nice poem inside. God saw you getting tired when a cure was not to be, so he closed his arms around you and whispered, "Come to me." In tears we saw you sinking, we watched you fade away. Our hearts were truly broken, you fought so hard to stay. But when we saw you sleeping, peacefully and free from pain. We could not wish you back to suffer that again. So keep your arms around her, Lord, and give her special care. Make up for all she suffered that seemed to us unfair. So many times we've needed you, so many times we've cried. If love could have saved you, you never would have died. That was cute.
Yeah, everyone reacts differently when they first find out. I know when, back in, I guess it was grade 12. I think it was when I was in grade, yeah, it was when I was in grade 12, the end of grade 12. I found out that my uncle died. I was out with some friends, and my brother came and picked me up. I don't know where my parents were. I think my parents were actually with my aunt. So my brother came and picked me up, and they didn't tell me what was wrong, and like I knew obviously something was up, and the thing that was running through my head the whole time was that Shelby, our dog, had died. That's what I was thinking the entire time. And then my brother told me that my uncle had died in a plane crash. He was a pilot. And yeah, it was just, I don't know, I didn't know what to think right away. My brother took me home, and I like awkwardly slept on like the armchair in our living room, like hanging over the edge, like really uncomfortably. I slept for like an hour, or I don't even know if I slept. I think I slept, but it might have just been lying there motionless for an hour. And then I got up and I walked to my friend's house, and like a bunch of people were hanging out. There was probably like 14 of us there. We just played video games for like the next 14 hours, and I didn't tell anybody, and I just had to be somewhere, not home. And I remember like my parents calling me, because I didn't have a cell phone at that point, so they called the person's house, and they called and said, okay, you have to come home now. So I think I walked home, and like as soon as I walked in the door, my dad hugged me, and I bawled my eyes out so much. It sucks losing people.
I lost the remote.
My life is ruined.
I lost the remote.
This is worse than the Easter egg hunt.
I don't know where I put it. I don't know where it's gone.
Well, maybe if my room wasn't so freaking messy, I could actually find stuff.
I don't know what happened. No, because I found the remote.
Was in the jumble of blankets and pillows and things. Hey, look. I'm Lydia.
You're Lydia? Yeah, I'm showing you're definitely not Lydia. That's a bit better. There's a pillow over your head now.
I just like... I just like sleeping with a pillow over my face. I don't know why. I used to sleep downstairs, and then people would still be around. The lights would be on, so I'd put a cushion over my face so I wouldn't have the light in my eyes. And then I just always did it. I don't know. I'm used to it now.
Yeah, doesn't mean you have to steal my pillows.
Sure it does.
Because I have 4 pillows on my bed. If she's over, it's 2 for her, 2 for me. But it usually turns out as she has... she's lying on one pillow, the other pillow's on her head. One of my pillows is taken from me and put in between her and the wall. Or possibly, like, in between her knees. If I'm lucky, I do get to keep one pillow, so that's nice. But she might take that as well and just kind of throw it.
So Rachel said something that made me upset. And when I come back home, I found this on my pillow. It's a big cartoon of David Mitchell and Frankie Boyle. And it's funny. And it's an apology. And it's cute.
She drew it and wrote it.
Yep.
I'll see if I can... That was a nice apology, I guess. It's a very Rachel.
It's a very Rachel apology. I like it.
Alright,
Good night.
I'm going home.
Have a fun walk.
I will. It's nice out. So, I'm home. It was a pretty draining day. Anyways, good night.